Notification Nation, today is the day. I am kind of fired up, but at the same time, I'm a little bit worried. I'm not gonna hold you. Today, we are going up against the Washington Federals, and honestly, I did not even need to look at that game plan to know what's going on with this team because Earl Campbell is a cheat code, all right? These are the Washington Earl Campbells. There is nobody else to worry about other than Earl Campbell. Have I said his name enough? I feel like I haven't, and I feel like I'm gonna be saying his name a lot in this game, but our defense is ready. Our offense is they're present, okay? I feel like we can win this game because currently we are undefeated, so let's keep it going and let's get things cracking. 2nd down and 13 for the Federals. This pass is gonna be caught, and Otto Graham is on point so far. Ernest Givens gets his first catch of the game. 2nd down and 8 now. Otto Graham gets knocked down. Okay, Leonard Marshall gets in the backfield, gets the sack, and that is going to be a loss of 7. 3rd down and 15. He's going to find Earl Campbell, who stiff arms, breaks 2 tackles, and gets taken down with a gain of 1. That's not going to happen too often, people. You got to take advantage while you can. 3rd down and 11 as we start our first drive, and our first drive is not driving whatsoever. We will give the ball back to Washington, and they will start this drive from the 38-yard line. 2 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and oh no, it has begun. It has begun. First handoff goes to Earl Campbell, and Earl Campbell goes to our side of the field, and now Cliff Harris did not deserve that. The man got planted into the ground like a lawn dart, and Earl Campbell walks into the end zone. Touchdown for the Federals. That was 49 yards. It might be a long game, y'all. 3rd down and 8. Rodgers loads up, and we're gonna find Moose Hagan, and Moose Hagan breaks a tackle and will finally get taken down at the 15-yard line. Great run after catch by him. Now Otis Anderson. I feel like that last juke slowed us up, and we could have made it to the end zone. Nonetheless, we are now at the 22-yard. We are at the 2-yard line. Handoff goes to Otis Anderson, and Otis Anderson takes us to the promised land. And at the end of the first quarter, it is all tied up. But I don't know for how long, y'all. They have Earl Campbell. Earl Campbell takes that handoff for a gain of 11, and it's runs like that that are probably going to be his shortest runs of the day. They will give the ball back to him again. He breaks 2 tackles, and it's a house call once again. Washington is now up 14-7 with no sign of slowing down whatsoever. 3rd down and 6, and this pass is going to be batted away as it hits the ground. Great defense by Washington, and I think one thing that is overlooked when you play such a high-powered offensive team like this is that the defense really isn't that bad either. All right, they've been holding it down, but this man is the team. Earl Campbell stiff-arming his way to more first downs, and now Kendall Sauter with the catch. He will take this one to about the 15-yard line. I was wrong. 17-yard line, 1st down and 10, and Otto Graham is switching things up for audibles. Now, once again, it is Earl Campbell. The man's got 160 rushing yards. It's still the first half, y'all. It is still the first half, and that went for 17 and a touchdown. But here we go. We got the big O, and Otis Anderson moves us into Washington territory. He's not having a bad day either. 7 yards per carry, but 7 yards ain't 17. Right? Pass will fall incomplete as we tried to hook up with Abdullah. Not good for a 3rd and long. And now Washington will get the ball back from the 5-yard line, and it's Earl Campbell again as my man Cliff Harris suffered enough. Yo, I've never seen somebody get stiff-armed this amount of times in a game. He's at least taken like 4 or 5 so far. This is bad, y'all. Pass is complete, and Washington continues to move the ball at a high rate, and it is not slowing down. They are going no huddle now because there is 39 seconds left to go in the first half. Graham, another pass play, another wide receiver wide open, and they are now at the 34-yard line, and they're probably gonna get into the end zone. I'm not gonna hold you. Graham slips though, and still the pass is complete, and we are not having a good day offensively nor defensively. But I think that one is quite obvious. They will hurry up to the line, and we will make a play, batting that one out of the air. They're gonna set up for a field goal from the 20-yard line, and the kick is good. I thought we had a chance for a second there that it would go off. It did not go off, okay? That is gonna do it for the end of the first half. It is 7-24. Not a happy camper. They have 276 total yards. That's like a final game. That's what you. This is bad, y'all. 88 total yards for us to their 276. They put up whole game stats and a half, and I don't like it. Screen pass is good for a first down. We will continue to try and move these chains as we find Tom Rathman. He will do just that for us. Or not. 2nd down in inches. We're going to hand this one off to Otis Anderson, and our short yardage specialist will pick up what we need for a first down as we move to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. And we are going to set up some hot routes here, seeing if we can move the ball downfield. And that's not bad. That is not bad. We'll take that all day long, twice on Sundays. That one is good for 13 yards. 1st and 10 from the 27, and we got a man wide open, and that is Moore with the catch, and I want more of it. 2nd down and goal, and we're looking for Moore again. This time, he did not make the catch. That for sure would have been a touchdown. Rodgers moves up in the pocket, and he finds Moore, and Rob Moore has now put us in the game. We're still down 2 possessions, but we're back in the game nonetheless. But here comes Earl Campbell, and Earl Campbell will pick up 8 yards on the play. 2nd down and 2 now from the 36, and the man is unstoppable. 1, 2, 3 hits is not enough. It's either got to be a gang tackle, or you just got to have everybody lined up. Wow, Kendall Saunter with another big catch. That time he had 4 defenders in the area. That's hard to, oh no. That is hard to stop. And speaking of hard to stop, it's Earl Campbell planting more face mask in the ground. How they are not in the championship every year is beyond me. Okay, because the way that they do us every time, it just isn't right. It isn't right at all. Pass is caught. That's gonna set up a 3rd and short from the 12-yard line. Handoff goes to Earl Campbell, who's breaking tackles. Had to be about 3 or 4 on that play. He will score yet again as we take a look at this replay. No, you can't bring me down. You can't either. Wow. This one was not a good game. We suffered our first loss of the season. They hung 20 points over us. 41-21 is your final score. But here we go with the post-game show. 251 total yards for us, 494 for them. Insane. 271 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns for Earl Campbell. He also did work in the receiving game as well, and this is insane. It's usually one or two of these games that we just give up however many rushing yards somebody wants, and there's nothing that we can do about it. But it is what it is, man. If you made it this far in the video and you have not subscribed yet, feel free to do so now, because this is what we do all the time. I've been me, you've been you, and until the next time we speak,